Here we go.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Pastor Joe, you can hear me, right? We out here? We out here. We're out here. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the stream, the faithful few, the 30 of 300, can you hear me? Brianna says yes. Is it loud and clear? You can hear me as if I am like right there in front of you. Is that true? Not just Brianna. Can anybody else confirm that you can hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. This is good news. We got a group tonight. Already, I want to give a whole bunch of shout outs, starting with Yeet Humans. Yeet to you. Ruth, good to have you back. It has been a big minute. Linda, long time no see. Jose C. Yes, sir. Angel Ambrosio, coming through. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to, what is it? I believe it's not. Why am I thinking? Why is 17 coming up? What number is this, Pastor Joe? So you've
Somewhere
been
around there, 17, 18.
happy teenth.
Yeah.
Happy number teenth. Up teenth live stream. We love it because we get to interact with you. Arguably the day I look forward to. What about you, Pastor Joe? I mean, you miss these guys, you know? It's the day where we get to get.
This is one of my highlights of the week. Getting on, playing these games, checking you all out, see what's going on, getting a chance to chat with you all. Super dope.
You know, I don't think that any of us need any introduction. You know us, you know Pastor Joe, you know myself. I do want to explain. I did tell, I believe, Brianna that I would explain why we were a little late. Just a recap previously on Teen Impact at City Gospel Mission. There have been some changes around here. And one of those big, awesome changes has been Pastor Joe transitioning into director of our youth mentoring program, and yours truly having the opportunity of taking the helm as director of Teen Impact. This comes with a lot of change. As I'm sure you guys have had big changes in your life, there's a lot that you have to adjust to, new responsibilities, new things you now have to take ownership of and make sure is done. And so one of those things is handing off this whole streaming concept from Pastor Joe's hands literally into mine. I mean, this was the computer he was using and the software that he was using. And so I've been learning it. It's been a long and enduring process, longer than I anticipated, because you know, sometimes you're tech savvy in some things and maybe in others you need a little bit more practice. That's definitely me with this streaming stuff. So thank you, Owen Wilson. Wow, indeed. It's a miracle that we're up and running. Thankfully, it didn't just end up getting canceled because I'll admit it was hard. I was getting frustrated. I was getting discouraged. Misplaced sound effects are misplaced. No, but it is exciting. We are here. Thank you for sticking with us. We hope that you don't go too far because we are Kahooting it up today. That's right, Kahoot. The game that a lot of you begrudgingly play at school because it's more math and science. But today we're not doing math and science Kahoots. Today we are doing fun random trivia. And if you happen to know these things, you absolutely need to brag that you know these things because we're going from riddles to Disney movies to what is this? We're going to look at super close-up things and we're going to have to wonder what actually is that. And I think there was another topic. I don't know. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. You're about to see the screen of the 4 trivias that you can choose from. We're going to try to continue to get a lot of you, audience, to participate in what we're going to play today, right? And, of course, you already noticed that our lovely ladies, Miss Trisha and Miss Stephanie, are not here with us. They are out doing awesome things with some of our high schoolers. If any of you are interested in our Rising Scholars program, getting you ready for what's to come after high school, please email us, reach out to us, and we will happily give you more information on that program. That's where Miss Stephanie and Miss Trisha are right now. They are leading some high schoolers through some very important content that is preparing them for what is to come after high school. So, enough of me. Pastor Joe, how are you doing, man? It's good to see you. I know we talked early this morning, but a lot happened in between that. I think you had a dentist appointment. Did I remember that right?
Yeah, little tweak, little touch, nothing too big. Same old, all the things.
Hey, man, you know what? Dental hygiene is very important. I know you guys don't like going to the dentist, but look at it this way. It's better to go now and make sure they get you right all up in here than later. It hurts a little more later. It's a little more scary later. So definitely take care of yourselves now. I don't think you'll...
They totally care about the future, right?
Right, you should. You should care about the future. Trust me. Take it from us two further along in life men in your lives to tell you, please take care of yourselves now. Right, Pastor Joe? I mean, is that right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it just
Health is wealth, man.
Health is wealth. That'll preach. And let me tell you something. You're never going to like probably going to the dentist or the doctor. So you might as well just go now and get it over with, right? I don't think you ever aren't needing to go and get checked up. So just get used to it now. But anyway, today we are not talking about doctor and dentist simulations. We are talking about Kahoot. Kahoot. So let me show you our menu today. So Kahoot, I think Pastor Joe, you're the one that maybe hasn't played it. I'm still relatively new to this whole Kahoot craze. They use it a lot in our schools. Some don't even use it. So Kahoot's pretty simple. These kids know what to do. They know to go to kahoot.it, which I'm going to write in the chat, just in case you need a reminder. Kahoot.it. Pretty sure that's it. You guys are going to go to kahoot.it, and you're going to wait for the code. Now, what game are we playing? Well, that is up to you guys. I am going to be looking at the chat, or Pastor Joe, you can help me out by looking at the chat and seeing, as I scroll through the options, which one do you want to start with? We may have time for more than 2. Some of these have... Yeah, so we have guess the picture. As you can see, you guys can see that, man, what is that? Lemur. It's a lemur, right? See that guy taking a picture of that lemur on the screen? So there's guess the picture. You can't see the... Oh. Ask and you shall receive, my friend. I need to continue. My bad. Thank you. Hey. Pastor Joe stays quizzing me. I got to be on my A game, y'all. But now, you can all see the lemurs now. You can all see the lemurs, right? So we have Guess the Picture, which is 11 questions. We have Bible Trivia, which is 16 questions. I personally am eager to dig into that one. We have week 6, good news of the week of the 6th week of 2021, which I thought was really cool. It's a quick 8 questions to see how caught up you guys are with news going on around the world as we speak. We have Disney Trivia, which is one of our longest, if not the longest option, with 22 questions, and then a little brain teaser fun for you. So, like I said, we could probably squeeze 3, but if we're going to play the bigger, longer ones, probably only have time for 2. The choice is yours. So, drop in the chat which options are looking like the ones we're going to play tonight. Again, it's Guess the Picture, Bible Trivia, week 6, 2021, Disney Trivia.
Shout out to Linda.
Shout out to Linda.
First vote is Disney.
Disney Trivia. Kelly Perez coming in. It is so good to see so many faces we have not seen in a while. And that was my voice cracking at 28. What's up? What's up? Guess the picture. Oh, it's starting to. Ooh.
Guess the picture is Disney.
Well, look.
Kelly. Guess the picture.
Look, it's looking like we need to probably start with Disney Trivia. Whichever one comes. Oh, Guess the Picture. We almost have a 3-way tie. You know what? Obviously, you guys want to do Disney Trivia. How about, to make sure that this thing works, especially since Guess the Picture is only, I believe, 8 questions?
Yeah.
11. Let's do that one first. It'll give us time to really make sure that we all, even on my end, that I've got everything going right. And it also gives me the opportunity to see if you guys have enough time. As you guys know, there is sometimes a little lag between what's actually being filmed live and then by the time it reaches your screen, it takes a couple seconds to get to you. So I put each question at a minute. You have a minute to answer. Can we see in the chat while I open this and get this ready, is there anyone that doesn't know how to play Kahoot? Because I definitely don't want to explain something that you guys probably know, again, better than Pastor Joe and I, because we didn't have Kahoot when we were growing up at school. So I think all of you know how this works. Pastor Joe, basically you're going to go to kahoot.it on your other mobile device and or other page. And like Jackbox TV, you're going to put down the code that it gives you, okay? So I am going to quickly get rid of the screen. I am going to get it ready. And let me know in the chat, Pastor Joe, as you get that up and going, if there is anybody that needs a quick reminder on how to play Kahoot. Okay. So I'm setting this up. Friendly nickname generator is on. Okay, I think we should be good to go. All right. So you guys should be.
I want the pen. Stop playing with this. Give me the pen.
You want the pin? You got the pin. Coming at you live in 3, 2, 1. Can you guys see the pin? Pastor Joe, I know you saw it a couple seconds before they did. There is the game pin on the top. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to go to kahoot.it. And you are going to put in the code, which I am going to write 4630246. I'm going to highlight it so you guys have the pin it so that you guys can see it. And you guys should be able to start joining us. Already. Okay, so I am going to not play. We have Legend Urchin, we have Jolly Rooster, we have Blue Impala. Already in the chat, start writing who you are so we know who to be giving the glory points to. We got Blue Impala, we have Sturdy Raccoon, we have Flying Seal, and Inspired Fox, ladies and gentlemen. Something to be reckoned with. A melodic chicken and a speedy falcon. How I am doing all of these with a straight face, I don't know. I'm probably still shaking off the nervousness of hoping that we got to this point, which we did. And again, thank you so much for being patient with me. All right, Arturo, we get it. You like to talk. Yes, I do. But you know what? More than that, I love to play these games. I won't be playing. I think it would be a little unfair, at least this round, because I think I saw all these answers when I was editing this one. So, is that everyone? Are we waiting on anyone? Somebody quickly right there. If we've got everybody, we've got about 2, 4, 6, 8 participants, and I believe. Okay, so we have Legend. I think we're good for this round.
Rihanna's the Jolly Rooster.
Oh snap! Hey, Pastor Joe, are you playing?
I'm here. Yeah. It's the Fox. Legend. The Legend is he. Chicken is Kelly.
Flying Seal is Zaida. It is always a pleasure to have her showing up on game night. Why the random names? Just so that we don't have any creative people getting a little too creative out there. And it's kind of funny to be calling you a raccoon for the next 5 minutes. So, just in case, Pastor Joe, you are given points based on if you get the answer correct and if you get the answer quick enough. All right?
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Magic Owl coming in clutch at the final second before I actually even pressed start. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. Here we go. Guess the picture. What is this?
What?
Are these scales? Are these flowers? Is this the inside of a noise? Or is this a bee?
Oh.
What is that? So already I see 2 answers, 3 answers, so you guys are oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming.
Oh, change it. Man.
Can't unchange it. That is the danger of this game. You gotta ladies and gentlemen, it is already getting really dramatic. Everybody thought this was scales. That is the inside. That is where the bee really gets that pollen out of the flowers. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, it is already taking flight. We've got an inspired fox in first place and a magic owl in second, and everybody else with a big old letter O. Let's get going to the next question. What is this? Now, personally, this one should be a little easy. I don't know. I feel like this one's a little easy for me. Now, what's easy for you may not be easy for me. What's easy for me may not be easy for you. But ladies and gentlemen, the majority of you did get that this was your fingertip. And all those cool little fingerprints that you got going on and all of those phalanges. You know, a planet's surface, I thought that too because I think, that's what we think about when we think about planets like Jupiter, At least I do. Yeah, I mean, I can understand why somebody picked a planet. And the inspired fox is only in the lead by a mere about 100 points. With Magic Owl just coming right at the clutch. And now we've got more people with more points getting closer to the 1,000, to the 4-digit. But let's keep going. Let's keep this going. What, ladies and gentlemen, pray tell, is this? What is this?
Come on, get it in. You can do it.
I also think this one's a little easy. What do you think, Pastor Joe? I don't know. Maybe I've seen enough of these. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. I can understand it looking like chocolate. I can understand it looking like a paintbrush that is just down to the very end of the bristles. But that's a matchstick. You know, the things that you give a little grind on the little box and then a little fire comes out, a little flame. Shout out to Magic Owl, who not only got first place, but has the highest answer streak of 3. Wow, Magic Owl coming in. Speedy Falcon speeding up to first. Legend Urchin. What's an urchin? Well, you probably won't find out right now because I also can't think about what an urchin is. Sturdy Raccoon, we know him, we love him. Jose C in 4th place, and you know he doesn't want to stay there. And the Flying Seal coming out of nowhere. I know what you're thinking. A Flying Seal. Yes, sir. A Flying Seal. What is this? What is this? Is this an image from a microscope? Is this a bug? Is this a cupcake?
This could be a couple of things.
Is this the moon? Now, like all good teachers say to you, try to answer what makes the most sense. What is this? Because you're right, Pastor Joe. This could be one of 2 answers. But what is it best showing you? Sometimes you're going to get tricky questions like this in life that it could be this, it could be that. What do you do? What do you do? You do your best. That's what you do. And ladies and gentlemen, not bad. The majority of you did deduce that this is the moon. Now, kudos and understanding for those of you that picked an image from a microscope, because as many of us know, there's no way we could get that clear of a picture of our moon without a microscope. So I can understand that. And then the cupcake, I've never eaten a cupcake looking like that. And a bug, well, it could be a bug. It could be. I don't get close enough to those gray bugs and beetles to know. 4 players with an answer streak of 3. Now you guys are, you are some smart animals of the animal kingdom. Magic Owl still holding it down, but Speedy Falcon only about 400 points away from claiming his throne. Legend Urchin, Sturdy Raccoon still in 4th, and you know he doesn't love it. You know it. And Flying Seal is just holding it down in 5th. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost halfway through this one. What is this? Now, this one... This one is tricky. Take your time. I see that as some of you are taking your time with this, and that's good. Could it be meat? Could it be a watermelon? Could it be a pomegranate? Could it be a mussel? You know, this could be any one of these 4 things, but it is only one thing, and that is...
Nope. Time is going. Yep.
Well,
Still got a lot of time on that clock. Boom.
Yup. You know what? I couldn't believe it. But that is indeed probably a seedless watermelon. I did not see any of the black seeds. That tonight's gonna be a good night. And it's definitely a good night for Magic Owl. But you know what, Speedy Falcon? You were 400 points behind. Now you're about 300, so you're getting there. Sturdy Raccoon, you love to see it. Hey, everybody else down there, come on and catch up. 3 players just dropped their answer streak of 3. But you know what? They're coming. Well, you know what? I spoke too soon. Y'all are coming quick. All right, we are now in question 6. We are over the hump. What is this? Is this popcorn being popped? Are these nuts? Is this cereal? Are these raisins? Oh my goodness. Only time will tell. And so will you. What is this? A marshmallowy treat is not an option, Pastor Joe. So no, it's not that. But it is one of these options. And honestly, I know what it is. If you look at it long enough, something will stick out to you and you'll be like, it looks like, it might be, it should be. I mean, that thing right in the middle, it looks an awful lot like something before something happens. Ladies and gentlemen, this is popcorn being popped. Now, I do need to take a quick pause here. I know. And you know what? It's the kernel right in the middle that when I started to really look at it, even again just now, I'm like, it looks like a kernel. It looks kind of like Ripley because I think it's literally on the verge of being popped. But okay, a lot of you picked cereal. hold on. Let's take a pause. What cereal do you think that was then? Write in the chat really quickly. If you chose cereal, I'm not laughing at you, but I'm curious. If you thought it was cereal, what cereal did you think this was? Pastor Joe, what did you pick? Did you pick cereal?
Hey, I said marshmallow treat for a reason.
Oh, do you think
I'm thinking Rice Krispies?
Rice Krispies? That yellow? I've never seen Rice Krispie treats. I guess I've never seen them that close. Popcorn cereal. Do they have popcorn cereal, Ruth? Where are you shopping? I'm curious. I might try it. Honey Bunches of Oats. Yes, actually, Zaida, I could see that. Cornflakes aren't like round like that, you know? But I could definitely see Honey Bunches of Oats. All right, y'all. What happened here? Oh, Inspired Fox came out of nowhere. Did you miss him?
Out of nowhere.
Back on the scoreboard. And Speedy Falcon and Magic Owl are just racing to the finish. But now Magic Owl has an almost 1,000-point lead. Sturdy Raccoon, what happened? A couple seconds ago, you were in fourth. All right, what is this, ladies and gentlemen? This one is probably the creepiest one because, like, all of these things that it's offering, I don't know, they're kind of unusual. Is it a whale skull? Is it a human skull? Is it a cheetah print? Or is it fur? Now, this is a very, very zoomed in picture of one of these things. And honestly, if I were in your shoes, I wouldn't even know where to begin. Maybe the color. If I were to give you a hint, although that's not really helping much, because fur could be this color and skulls could be this color. So what really is that? Well, the answer might shock you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a whale skull. And I wish I could quickly go to Google Images, but maybe you can do that if you can remember after this and look up what a whale skull looks like. I looked it up earlier, and it's a very interesting thing to see. And I don't know that if I've gone to any aquarium or museum that has shown me this before. I would love to see this in person because it's definitely a sight to behold.
Magic, what are you telling me? Are you telling me it's a blue whale?
It's a whale. I didn't know what color or what breed it was. All I know is that it was a very big, uniquely shaped skull, Pastor Joe. Magic Owl has a streak with 6 correct answers in a row. Put some love in the chat for him. Legend Urchin does not want 4th or 5th. They probably don't even want 3rd and 2nd. I think they want 1st. Magic Owl, you got not only fire next to your name, but I think fire under your buns because these guys are coming for you. What is this? What is this? Is this a candle? Is this a puppy tail? Is this a fingernail? Or is this a hot glue gun glue stick? Kind of looks like it could be any one of those to me. But as you know, it's only one of these things. So again, for the some of you that remain, is this a candle, a puppy tail, a fingernail, or a hot glue gun glue stick? What is it? What is this?
So many choices.
So many choices, so little time. I'm actually glad that we gave you guys a minute because this has definitely been enough time for you guys to read, for you guys to take a second or two to look, and then to answer. But will you answer correctly? That is the real question. Will you answer correctly? Was the minute worth it? Was it worth it? Oh! I didn't think we'd do it. I did not think we'd do it. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous vote here and a unanimous correct vote. That is, of course, without a doubt, a hot glue gun glue stick. Well done. Well done, all of you. What does that do to the scoreboard? Really nothing, except that Inspired Fox, you got a streak with 3 correct answers in a row.
Well, it depends, though. It depends on who answers when. That could have changed some things.
That could have changed some things even down below. You're right.
Fox. He on fire.
That Fox is only 300, a mere 300 points away, 299 actually, away from second place. So you know what? There's still three more questions. What is this? Is this a waffle? Is this the Earth? Are these mountains? Or is this an alien? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen something like that before. Or maybe I have, but not from this point of view. So, ladies and gentlemen, please tell me, what is this? Is this a waffle? Is this Earth? Are these mountains? Is this an alien? Tell me. I need to know. Wait, I remembered. These are mountains. More than likely an aerial view of mountains. So from above, looking down, this is a mountain range, right? And really, it could have gone either way. If this is a waffle, man, it might have been because there was syrup involved. I could see it being possibly a waffle.
I was there because I was thinking waffle cone. I was right.
Oh.
I was thinking waffle cone and almost.
But you know what? But you see, guys, like, yeah, okay, you got it wrong. But I mean, as long as you could justify your reasoning, teachers, let me just say, as a former teacher's assistant, teachers just want to see you make an effort. If you can explain why you got to where you were, then they obviously see that you gave some sort of an effort, and so it's worth helping you because you really are trying, right? So, Inspired Fox, highest answer streak of 4, and Magic Owl, man, Magic Owl is now 1,000 points from second place. We gotta pick up the pace. We've only got about 2 more questions here. I think it could still happen. What is this? Is this magical stuff? Is this glitter? Is this pixie dust, or is this a bacteria? I believe pixie dust to some degree exists. And glitter and bacteria obviously exist. Magical stuff, I mean, a little broad for me. But still about 2 or 3 options that it could be. And man, I also don't know if I've ever taken the time to really look at what this actually is. What is this? Got me. Wow, we haven't had something like this happen in a minute. There's a lot of answers and different ones at that going on. But ladies and gentlemen, the majority of you did get it. This is bacteria. And what's cool about these games is this is not for anything more than maybe a week-long's worth of bragging rights. But more than that, this is an opportunity for you to see things up close and personal that you've never probably taken the time to look at, and or probably can't. Because I don't think you can actually see the bacteria in your hands right now. But apparently, it looks a little bit like that. Who knew? 4 of you might have been a guess or 2, but oh my goodness, Magic Owl just running with it. But you know what? Sturdy Raccoon, I think Sturdy Raccoon works well under pressure because after being in 5th and even dropping out of the race for a quick minute, he's catching up. He's looking a little dangerous. Inspired Fox, he passed you. And Legend Urchin, shout out to Legend Urchin for just always showing up on the scoreboard. You know what? Legend Urchin, you are legendary. But this is it, 11 out of 11. Ladies and gentlemen, this one, I actually had to change the question up a bit because I needed to make this one really hard. But how do you know, Pastor Joe? Be careful. What is this? Is this a leaf? Is this a leaf? Is this a feather? Is this a honeycomb? Or is this a fly's wing? I purposely went back and edited this so that it would be even harder because this could be, from my point of view, any one of these things. A leaf, a feather, a honeycomb, or a fly's wing? What is it? I know. Do you? And this is it. This is for all the marbles, at least for this one. We've got only a couple people still taking their time, which is good. Do not do what Pastor Joe did and click the wrong button with so much confidence. I had to do it, Pastor Joe. Pastor Joe, I had to do it. Pastor Joe, I had to do it. Oh! Snap! I thought I had you. Really?
Oh, man, thank goodness.
Pastor Joe, we have to know, because it was obvious that you thought that was not it. What did you think it was?
A flyweight. Bro, I thought it was a fly. I was like, man, I done messed up. I'm like, I saw the leaf right away, and I was like, no.
Well, you know what,
A flyweight.
Pastor Joe, I think you need to go with your intuition maybe a little bit more often, because you're the second guess part of you, man, that would have thrown you for a whole loop. This was the second unanimous vote that you all got correct. Congratulations. Are you ready to see who won? I am. For the ones who are able to brag on our first Kahoot tourney of guess the picture. Oh, in third place, Sturdy Raccoon. Hey, you placed, buddy. In second place, Speedy Falcon. And in first, of course, you know him, you love him, ladies and gentlemen, Magic Owl in first place. And you know what? By an only 600-point lead at the end. Good job, Magic Owl. Good job, Speedy Falcon. Good job, Sturdy Raccoon. And good job, all of you, for participating and not quitting halfway through. Now, it's not over. There's so much more in store, especially for those of you that have been waiting for Disney trivia. And where I have great news in telling you that we have Disney trivia coming up, I have bad news in sharing that there is yet again a commercial-less stream. Because yes, sometimes you like commercials, but oftentimes you don't. Well, you know what? You don't have to worry about that. Because again, like last time, I was a little nervous. I was like, I don't know if we're going to have time. I don't know if we're going to be able to squeeze this in. And sure enough, we've got at least time for one more. And this was 11 questions. The Disney trivia is 22. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to squeeze another one. But I don't think so, because I love commentating, and you guys need all the time that you need, especially for this one, because this is a deep dive in old Disney movies. Like Disney movies that are older than you. Even you, Pastor Joe. I don't remember if Snow White came out before or after you were born, but Snow White is quite an old Disney movie. It's pretty old, Pastor Joe.
The first one, I think, came out before any of us. For sure.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, I want to say it was like the late 30s, maybe the early 40s, when Snow White came out.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let me quickly close this out, log back in. Didn't know if I could get on another Kahoot window that I have open, so I'm going to quickly log in. Ladies and gentlemen, let us know in the chat, as always, if this was a game that you vibed with or not. It helps us because we want to do what you like. And while I quickly get this going, just let us know if you liked that. You know, maybe not necessarily the topic. I understand not all of you wanted to go for that one, but if you vibed with playing Kahoot with us tonight, you know, on a chill Thursday evening after a long day of school and or snow day. All right. This is what you wanted. This is what you're getting. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's time for Disney trivia. Well, what are you waiting for, ladies and gentlemen? Come on in. Come with me, and you will see a world of imagination. I probably butchered the song all along. So this is exciting because I actually... Now, if she looks back and sees that we played this, a lot of you who know Miss Pastor Stephanie Nye will probably be a little upset that we're playing this without her. Because for those of you that know Pastor Stephanie, she loves Disney movies. I mean, she really does. And it's not like a weird obsession. She just really loves these movies. She grew up watching these movies. And the reason I don't feel bad about her not being here is because she would easily, and I say this with all peace and love, she would easily mop the floor with every single one of us on this one. There is not a single Disney question she has not answered correctly and quickly ever that I've known her. So, Miss Stephanie, if you've gotten this far in the video, that's why. Come on, don't do it to the kids. And I don't know. It's gonna be an opportunity for us to see how much Pastor Joe knows his Disney trivia. All right. Looks like we got a good amount of people already signed up, ready to go. We got Tropical Crane, we have Fearless Hawk, we have Silver Crab, Wise Lark, Kind Hare, Giving Ibex. Man, y'all are having me flex these things. Giving Ibex. Is it an Ibex? Is it an Ibex? I don't want to pronounce your name wrong, animal, but a Diplomat Elk and an Amusing Falcon. Not to be confused for a Speedy one. But, wow. All right, so what? We've got about 8 contestants here. And I think if there's nobody else that's going to come in last minute like last time, I think we're good to go. You guys ready? All right.
It's like a mountain cross between a mountain goat and an elk.
Mountain goat and an elk. Is that what an Ibex is? I have never. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up afterwards. An Ibex. All right. Disney trivia. For those of you that asked for this, I hope you show up in the in the scoreboard. Which one of these princesses is not part of the Disney's official princess lineup? So which one of these is not actually technically a Disney princess? Elsa, Rapunzel, Merida, or Pocahontas? Ooh. Yeah, y'all thought this was going to be easy? Y'all thought this was going to be easy? Ha! Well, we're really going to flex your Disney knowledge, ladies and gents. Which one of these is not technically part of the Disney official princess lineup? Is it Elsa? Is it Rapunzel? Is it Merida? Or is it Pocahontas? Now, mind you, those pictures aren't all of these princesses mentioned. That is Belle, Tiana, Aurora, Belle, and Ariel and Cinderella.
Man.
There's one person out here taking their time to really see if they get this right. And remember, there's certain amounts of points given for your accuracy and others for... There it is, folks. There it is. And I need to know if the person that took their time got that one, because you deserve a special shout out for taking your time and probably being the only one to get it. We are going to find out, aren't we? A lot of you thought Merida. Oh, do not disrespect the Scotland Queen. Tropical Crane. Who's Tropical Crane? Who is Tropical Crane? Can you see it in the chat? I need to know. I need to know who is Tropical Crane.
Come on,
Linda.
Linda. That's Magic Owl.
There's no way. There is no way. Thinking she has a sister or two helping her out here. But Linda, you know what? I also don't want to downplay your mass intelligence and your mass knowledge of these things. What do Aladdin and Abu steal from the marketplace in the beginning of the movie Aladdin? Is it crackers? Is it apples? Is it bread? Is it cheese? What do Aladdin and his little monkey friend Abu steal from the marketplace in the beginning of the movie Aladdin? Crackers, apples, bread, or cheese. Now, I remember this one because this is actually one of my favorite scenes of this movie. This movie was great. It's definitely not my favorite, but I did like this scene. Aladdin does do something kind with what he stole. That's right. That's right. It's bread. Aladdin and Abu in the beginning sequence are like taking bread and hiding it amongst, their hat and all this, and it's a pretty cool little sequence, but then they share it. There's even some kindness in the most wretched thieves. Whoa! Tropical Crane! Tropical Crane! What happened? She froze. And the giving Ibex mountain thing is in first place, but not by much because Diplomat Elk is there like, knock knock, that first place trophy is mine. And the Wise Lark, why we've got these very interesting animals. I don't think I've ever seen any of these in person. And the Amusing Falcon and Zero, I don't even want to know what everybody else has. All right, question number 3. What Disney character appears as a stuffed animal in the movie Frozen? Ooh, an Easter egg. I wonder if you paid attention. What Disney character appears as a stuffed animal in the movie Frozen? Is it Winnie the Pooh? Is it Minnie Mouse? Is it Tinkerbell? Is it Mickey Mouse? Were you paying attention to that scene? What was the Disney character appearing as a stuffed animal in the movie Frozen? Was it Winnie the Pooh? Oh, bother. Was it Minnie? I'm Minnie. Was it Tinkerbell? Ding, 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 ding. Or was it Mickey Mouse? Was it Mickey? I don't know. You're going to have to guess. Was it Minnie? Was it Winnie? Was it Tinky? Or was it Mickey? I don't know. Who is it? I mean, I know. But do you know? Guess we're going to find out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Man, y'all thought this was going to be some general Disney trivia. No, sir. No, ma'am.
Wow.
These are the deep dives. Now, there are some questions, don't worry. There's some breathing room, but the Giving Ibex is coming in clutch, but not by much. Diplomat Elk is still with a 40-point shortage of tying and or winning. And now, hey man, that kind hair ain't being so kind to Wise Lark. He's catching up, and I'm so glad to see no zeros anymore. Who was the first Disney princess? Arturo. Did you? No. I didn't help you with this one. I did not help you with this one. No, I did not mention something earlier before we actually started this trivia. No, I didn't. I didn't mention Cinderella or Snow White or Sleeping Beauty or Pocahontas. I did not mention any of those princesses. So, I don't know what you're talking about. Who was the first Disney princess here? Was it Cinderella? Was it Snow White? Was it Sleeping Beauty? Or was it Pocahontas? Yes, I did. It was my plan all along. It's Snow White. Do you remember when I was talking to Pastor Joe about if Snow White came out before or after he was born or a kid? It's because Snow White is such an old movie. In fact, one of the first movies to come out as a cartoon and in color. Man, the more you know, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking about the more you know, the Amusing Falcon, no longer so speedy, but definitely amusing, is now in the standings. But the Giving Ibex, the Diplomat Elk, and the Wise Lark are holding it down. First, second, and third place, and that kind hair still plotting in fourth. What were the names of Cinderella's stepsisters? Now this one, here we go. Listen carefully. What were the names of Cinderella's stepsisters? Is it Beatrice and Daphne? Is it Anna and Diana? Is it Mary and Prudence? Is it Anastasia and Drizella? So again, what were the names of Cinderella's stepsisters? Is it Beatrice and Daphne? Is it Anna and Diana? Is it Mary and Prudence? Is it Anastasia and Drizella? Now, not to pick on them, but these stepsisters were very cruel. So, I don't know. I don't think there are any cruel names here, but one of them does pop out. I'm like, that's a little interesting of a name. I don't think I've ever heard that name before. I don't know. You know what? If I met someone with this name, I wouldn't assume that they were all that bad. I've never heard this name before, and that's the only hint I'll give you. But what were the names of those stepsisters? Those awful stepsisters. Yes. It was Anastasia and Drizella. I've never heard the name Drizella before, Pastor Joe. Have you heard of someone with the name Drizella?
No, just in the movies.
Yeah, and I think that name already leaves a bad taste in the mouths of those that were like rooting for Cinderella and not her evil stepsister. So like, I don't know what that would mean if we called somebody Drizella, you know? Like, borderline insulting, I think. Hey, the Giving Ibex said, you know what? What about a 200-point lead, Diplomat Elk? Stay down there in second place. Wise Lark still holding it down in third. And the Kind Hair with the high answer streak of 3. You go, Kind Hair. Wait a minute, where's the Falcon? That's not a falcon, that's a fearless hawk. He said, nah, I don't care what bird you throw at me. I'm the fearless one here. Which one of these is not a Disney prince? Ooh. Which one of these is not a Disney prince? Is it Prince George? Is it Prince Eric? Is it Prince Charming? Or is it Prince Naveen? Now, this one I really have to sit and think about. And think about if I've heard any of these names before. Prince George, Prince Eric, Prince Charming, Prince Naveen. Which of these is not a Disney princess? Not. No es.
Yeah, we always hear about the princesses, huh?
We always hear about the princesses, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We never really hear about yeah, we never really hear about that. I know. Prince George.
Nice.
Technically not a prince. And you know what? I hate to pick on you, Pastor Joe, but did you pick Prince Eric? He will neither confirm nor deny that he was the one to pick Prince Eric. But you know what? There is grace all over this place. We are only in question 6, and we are going to speed it right along. Wise Lark still... Oh, no! Some drama in the scoreboard. Wise Lark is now second place, and Silver Crab out of nowhere. Oh, you love to see it. What does the enchanted cake in Brave turn Merida's mother into? Does the enchanted cake in Brave turn Merida's mother into a frog, a bear, a dog, or a pig? Now, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. I don't remember. So, now I never claimed to be a Disney guru myself. I was talking about Pastor Stephanie, but, man, I do not know this one. What does the enchanted cake in Brave turn Merida's mother into? A frog, a bear, a dog, a pig. Now, I know that this movie takes place, I believe, in Scotland, right, Pastor Joe? So I would have to think of the animals I guess you would find there, but you know what? No, you can find a bear anywhere. I would have guessed a pig. But it's a bear, so 5 of you already knew what that was. And nothing changed except the 3 players you just hit an answer streak of 4. Congratulations to you. Don't know who you are necessarily, but I'm proud of you. Now, what name does Ursula go by when she disguises herself and uses Ariel's voice to win Eric, who we just found out, I believe, was not an actual prince? No, it was Prince George. What name does Ursula go by when she, disguises herself as a human? Vanessa, Athena, Caroline, or Clarissa? What name does Ursula go by to disguise herself and win Eric? Vanessa, Athena, Caroline, or Clarissa? I don't know. What about you, drawing of me? Do you know? Jigglypuff? Snorlax? Jigglypuff? I think she knows. Look at that face. She knows. She knows that the answer is...
Come on. Get up. Mm-hmm.
Vanessa! Oh my goodness. Vanessa. Ursula, how dare you? Taint such a great name. Wise Lark said, Giving Ibex, your time has come. Take a seat. Kind Hair still strong in third. And the Fearless Hawk said, no. No, Silver Crab, no. What did Pocahontas... Who did Pocahontas' father want her to marry? Kocoum, Shasta, Joseph, or John? Who did Pocahontas' father want her to marry? Kocoum, Shasta, Joseph, or John? Who did Pocahontas' father want her to marry? Don't get confused. We're talking about Pocahontas' father's point of view, his opinions, his perspective, and there wasn't no blank.
Both names are on here.
That's why I'm saying, exactly, Pastor Joe. That's why we read carefully before we choose the wrong thing. I tried to tell you, who did Pocahontas' father want her to marry? It was Kocoum, or however you pronounce his name. I forgot. I'm sorry, but you know who I'm talking about. Come on. It wasn't John. It's never John. A lot of you have 4,000 points, which last game, it wasn't this close. Was it, Pastor Joe? It wasn't this close. Silver Crab and the Falcon are definitely fighting for fifth. What was one of Aladdin's 3 wishes? I actually didn't know that. I had a friend that I was on the phone with when I was reading through this question that knew this answer. I did not. What was one of Aladdin's 3 wishes? To marry Jasmine, to become a prince, to be rescued from drowning, to find his father. I didn't know this. I missed the detail. What was one of Aladdin's 3 wishes? To marry Jasmine, to become a prince, to be rescued from drowning, or to find his father? Man, definitely learned something in this one. Definitely learned something in this one. Yeah, see? I'm obviously not the only one that missed this detail, but apparently there's a scene where he's like drowning in sand, and he wished to not be drowned. I don't remember that part. I don't remember that part, but my friend Jordan, who loves this movie, he was like, you don't remember that? I'm like, no, yeah, I totally remember that part. Listen, there's not a lot of things that I claim.
That one, I think people would argue on that one.
You know what? It could be controversial. It could be. What was the other one that...
Because he did wish to be a prince.
That's true.
He also wished to be a prince.
But wasn't the caveat that he couldn't technically be that without a princess? Or something like that? I don't really remember the movie. It's a little hazy, but I knew that there was like a string attached to that one, or like something that made it technically not so. I don't know. What I do know is, Kind Hair, you have been in third place for quite a while. GG's to you. And no surprise that you have a high answer streak of 6. Well done. Who is Kind Hair? Can you say it in the chat? We're halfway there, folks. What famous person attended Elsa's coronation? I know this one, and I love it. I love this one. What famous person attended Elsa's coronation? Coronation being the ceremony where she becomes official princess. What famous person attended Elsa's coronation? Was it Merida? Was it Rapunzel? Was it Cinderella? Or was it Tarzan? And it's so cool. I have to brag on myself because I remember watching that movie probably the second time and going, hey, is that? Because you see this person in the background. And I was like, that has to be. That has to be. So who attended Elsa's coronation? Merida, Rapunzel, Cinderella, or Tarzan? Ooh, the answer may shock you if you are not into finding these Easter eggs like I am. It was Rapunzel. Rapunzel's in the background walking in. I think she walked in with Flynn Rider too. And it was such an awesome scene because like it's so subtle and they're kind of blurry, so you don't necessarily see her like in front of you, but she is there. She is there with her haircut. Ah. Did you know that, Pastor Joe? Did you pick up on that Easter egg?
I did.
Yes. Yes, Pastor Joe.
There was also a conspiracy theory around that, wasn't there?
Well, you know how like Disney movies always like come together and things like this. Like there's always like many hints of like the famous Disney ball, the Pixar ball, and so many like numbers and letters. So there are some conspiracies on like, and the other thing too that made it even more like, whoa, that's cool, is Rapunzel, I believe, was the last movie to come. Tangled had just come out a couple years before Frozen did. So you know there was like this like, are they about to make an MCU for the Disney princesses? You know, that kind of thing. So it was definitely pretty cool when they did that. Fearless Hawk, you know what? You're not that far behind, and I am here for the drama between Fearless Hawk and the Silver Crab. What is the name of the pub Flynn Rider, speaking of which, takes Rapunzel to? Is it Gothel's Pub? Is it the Snuggly Duckling? Is it Ducky's Pub? Or is it O'Connor's Pub? What is the name of the pub Flynn Rider takes Rapunzel to? Gothel's Pub, the Snuggly Duckling, Ducky's Pub, or O'Connor's Pub? Ooh. I definitely knew this one. Tangled was a really good movie. Just gonna say that. That's right, the Snuggly Duckling. It was a whole ironic name. Usually pubs are filled with, like, you know, very excitable, you know, people. Here we have the Snuggly Duckling. Yo, and the scoreboard is looking all sorts of topsy-turvy as we approach the bottom half of the hill. We have Diplomat Elk patiently waiting for the opportunity and takes it, but only by a mere 80-something points. And Kind Hare, being not only kind but patient, having learned his lesson from racing against that tortoise. Now, what city is the movie The Princess and the Frog based in? I love this movie. I hope you did too. This was actually, fun fact too, the last two-dimensional cartoon movie that was made by Disney. What city is the movie The Princess and the Frog based in? New York? New Orleans? Or Birmingham? Now, I want to give you a hint because I care about you. Please pay attention to the wording here, because I know you immediately saw that there were two New Orleans, but one of them is an imposter. There is an imposter among us. If you were going to choose New Orleans, there's New York, there's Birmingham. You could choose those. Or you could try to refresh your memory on how to really spell New Orleans, because one of those is looking kind of sus. That's right. And as an aficionado of all things good spelling, well done, all of you that were able to deduce that this is not an AE affair, but an EA affair. Deduce. Congratulations, Tiana, the Princess and the Frog, all taking place in the beautiful, colorful, diverse city of New Orleans. And Diplomat Elk, you are just, man, only 40. It was almost 80 before, and it's 40. That Kind Hare sees the opportunity and strikes. Finish the lyrics. Under the sea, darling, it's better. Down where it's wetter, take it from me. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. The land folks love to cook. Under the sea, we off the hook. Just look at the world around you, here on the ocean floor, or up on the shore. They work all day, in the sun they slave away. I deliberately misled you with how the rhythm goes, because you know what? Finish the lyrics yourself. Under the sea, darling, it's better. Down where it's wetter, take it from me. As the next lyric, the seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. The land folks love to cook. Under the sea, we off the hook. Just look at the world around you, here on the ocean floor, or up on the shore they work all day, in the sun they slave away. It is your favorite movie, not mine. And this was a very dramatic turn of events. There's a lot of variety going on, but the real answer is up on the shore they work all day, in the sun they slave away. You think so, Pastor Joe? I think so. Let's see how dramatic the changes were. You know what? Not as much as it was. He still said big changes. 4 players just hit an answer streak of 3. Whether you are there on the scoreboard and part of that answer streak of 3 or not, congratulations. What is the name of the teacup from Beauty and the Beast? I knew this one too. What is the name of the teacup from Beauty and the Beast? Is it Monsieur Potts? Is it Chippy Potts? Is it Mr. Potts? Or is it Chip Potts? What is the name of the teacup from Beauty and the Beast? Is it Monsieur Potts? Is it Chippy Potts? Is it Mr. Potts? Or is it Chip Potts? We're talking about the teacup. So like even in that GIF, it's the little one right there. Right there. You see him? Right there. That little teacup. Short and stout. That little one right there. It's Chip. Chip Potts. Chip. C'est pas Monsieur Potts. C'est pas Chippy. C'est pas Mr. Potts. It's Chip. Chip Potts. Diplomat Elk has a streak with 5. He said, kind hair. I appreciate what you did up here. Have a seat in silver. Fearless Hawk said, I don't want bronze. And Giving Ibex said, did you forget me? Did you forget I was here? What is the name of the dragon from Mulan? Oh, I'm hoping this is the first of this quiz where we all get this unanimously correct. What is the name of the dragon from Mulan? Is it Mushu? Is it Wu-Tang? Is it Li Shang or is it Hans? What is the name of the dragon from Mulan? Is it Mushu? Is it Wu-Tang? Is it Li Shang? Or is it Hans? And I'm laughing at the Wu-Tang because, well, don't ask your parents. What is the name of the dragon from Mulan? Now, again, as some of you know, if you watched the recent Mulan movie, do not believe he was in it. So we're talking about, again, the cartoon version. Oh, we were so close. Now, you know what? For the one that picked Hans, those are the enemies. Those are the bad guys in the movie. So I appreciate your mind being able to associate a word like that with the actual movie, because you're right. It has to do with the movie. But this guy's name is Mushu. Mushu the dragon. What did that do? As Pastor Joe says, big change. Big change. But Fearless Hawk, you have a streak with 6 correct, and I know you want more. We're almost there, y'all. Thank you for being patient. We're going at least 15 minutes over. How many sisters does Ariel have? Ooh. How many sisters does Ariel have? Is it 7? Is it 3? Is it 4? Is it 6? Now, I don't know how well you guys are acquainted with, I believe it's C's, right, Pastor Joe? Because I think the hint here is if you know how many C's there are, I think that's what it was. It was how many C's there are on our planet is how many sisters there are. Don't forget to include Ariel as one of those sisters. So how many sisters does Ariel have? 7, 3, 4, or 6? And I think it's if you know how many C's there are, you will know how many there are if you take away Ariel. So I apologize. I said this was not going to be a math question, but you know what? It is. And you guys probably didn't even do the math. You just knew it. It's 6 sisters. You know it. And I think it's the 7 C's, right, Pastor Joe? Am I correct in thinking that? Is it the 7 C's that they all represent? Okay, cool. Cool. I am not a whiz on this, but, random trivia, I think I got down pat. Hey, man, it's looking like a 1,000-lead stretch. That Diplomat Elk came out of the woodwork, and kind hair, man, you were up there for a minute, but it's looking like it's the same contestants in the 5-leader scoreboard. Now, which Disney princess has the fewest lines? This one was cool. I learned this one while I was looking at this quiz. Which Disney princess has the fewest lines? So they speak the least in their movie. Is it Cinderella? Is it Aurora? Is it Tiana? Or is it Snow White? And I want to apologize because Cinderella is spelled incorrectly. It's the Cinderella that you know and love. But Which Disney princess has the fewest lines? Is it Cinderella?
Cinderella.
Is it Cinderella? Is it Aurora? Is it Tiana? Or is it Snow White? Who has the fewest lines, the fewest things that they say in their respective movie? Do you know? This one's kind of tricky. You really have to think about it.
There's a key to this.
Oh, yeah, there's a hint.
There's a key to this.
If you know, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. If you remember, Aurora is the sleeping beauty. So it would be a safe assumption. Well, if she's sleeping, maybe she's not saying much. In this case, you're absolutely correct. Man, broke the 5-digit mark. Congratulations, Diplomat Elk. We're almost there. We are almost there. I think it could still be anyone's game. A lot can happen in these next 3 questions. Which of these official Disney princesses is not actually a princess in the movie? Which of these official Disney princesses is not actually a princess in the movie? Is it Pocahontas? Is it Ariel? Is it Merida? Or is it Mulan? I like the way they worded this question because you really have to think, and you do know the answer. If you just quickly look through what happens in the movie, when they're pronounced princess, when they're not, which of these official Disney princesses is not actually a princess in the movie? Pocahontas, Ariel, Merida, Mulan. In the movie, one comes to mind. One comes to mind. They were not a princess in the movie. I don't know, Pastor Joe. For me, one comes to mind. One's a little obvious here. It's Mulan. If you remember, the majority of the movie, she volunteered so her dad wouldn't go, and she was disguised as a boy for the most part of the movie. So I can understand Pocahontas as well, but the official Disney princess that was not actually a princess in the movie was, in fact, Mulan. Fearless Hawk. He's man. Fearless Hawk. High answer streak of 9. We did mention earlier that 6 or something was not enough, and this Hawk is a bird of his word. Who is Fearless Hawk, by the way? Which of these is not a song from Sleeping Beauty? Now, this one is tough. Shout out to all of you that have seen this movie. This is one of, again, the older OG Disney movies. Which of these is not a song from Sleeping Beauty? Keys to the Kingdom, The Gifts of Beauty and Song, Part of Your World, or Once Upon a Dream? Now, honestly, I never even got into like the songs of Disney so much. So like, man, this one I would have to guess like maybe at least one of you. So I don't want to assume all of you because, hey, you may know this. I didn't. I don't even remember what the answer was. But which of these is not a song from Sleeping Beauty? Is it Keys to the Kingdom, The Gifts of Beauty and Song, Part of Your World, or Once Upon a Dream? Part of Your World. Now, I would have gone with that one because I am a stickler for grammar, and I've noticed that your should have been capitalized. It was not. So I would have gone with that one, and I would have been right. And 3 of you, this was also a pretty dramatic one because there were a lot of different answers across the board. And that is a little bit more of a dramatic change because now Kind Hair is only 600 points away, and I think that is achievable if they answer correctly and answer quicker than Diplomat Elk here in the last 2 questions of Kahoot.
Dun, dun, dun.
Here we go. 21 to 22. What is the name of the song that Cinderella and Prince Charming danced to at the ball? So This Is Love, Sing Sweet Nightingale, Perfectly Perfect, or More Than a Dream? What is the name of the song that Cinderella and Prince Charming, that's them there, danced to at the ball? Is it So This Is Love, Sing Sweet Nightingale, Perfectly Perfect, or More Than a Dream? Yeah, I know what you were thinking. Kahoots are easy. Ha! Ha! You thought. Come on, what is it? What did they dance to? So This Is Love, Swing, Sing Sweet Nightingale, Perfectly Perfect, More Than a Dream. You tell me. You tell me. You tell me, Disney fans, which one was it? Come on. You should know. You should know that it's very obviously. I have no idea. Please tell me. Oh, so This Is Love. So This Is Love. So this is the right answer. Perfectly Perfect is a clever title, though. I would have probably picked that one, too. There we go. There we go. 3 have broken the 5-digit, and it's just 1,000 points, but this is the final one, and Fearless Hawk has a streak of 9. I don't know if they give him, like, extra points if they get it 10 right, but y'all, it's still anybody's game. It can still be anybody's game, and I wouldn't be surprised if someone in 6th, 7th place kicks off giving Ibex, kicks out Amusing Falcon. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the last question of the night, 22 of 22. What is Lilo's sister's name on Lilo and Stitch? What is her sister's name? Is it Nana? Is it Luli? Is it Nani? Is it Angel? What is it? What is Lilo's sister, the one right there that she's licking? What is her name? Is it Nana? Is it Luli? Is it Nani? Or is it Angel? Oh, man. Oh, man. This is it. This could be anybody's game right here. What is Lilo's sister's name on Lilo and Stitch? And the answer is... Drumroll, please. Is it Nana? Is it Luli? Is it Nani? Is it Angel? Is it Nana? Is it Luli? Is it Nani? Is it Angel? Is it Nana? Is it Luli? Is it Nani? Is it Angel? Is it Nana? Is it Luli? Is it Nani? Is it Angel? Please hurry up and answer because I can't do this really quickly. And any other breath, I gotta take another breath. Nana, Luli, Nani, Angel, Nani? Nani? The reason I'm saying it like that is for those of you that know, in Japanese, Nani means what? 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 It's Nani. It's Nani. Lilo's sister's name on the beloved classic Lilo and Stitch is Nani. Ladies and gentlemen, in 3rd place, Kind Hair. In 2nd, Fearless Hawk. And that means in 1st place, we have none other than the Diplomat Elk. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up in 4th place, the Giving Ibex, and in 5th, the Amusing Falcon. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you so much for playing. Man, for me, this was fun. Obviously, if you didn't vibe with these 2 cahoots, I have great news for you. There are so many more, and personally, I love trivia. So an opportunity to get this game out and dust it off and play it together, not to do math together, but to have fun together. What did you think, Pastor Joe? Did you vibe with this? Be honest. I liked it.
It was entertaining. I know Jose was struggling.
Hey, man, I've got so many windows up. I got so many windows up. I didn't get to see. Some people were picking with their eyes closed. I love it. I love it. Hey, man, Jose was getting into this. Kind Hair. Hey, Kelly, good job. Good job, honestly. Do I have to suffer? Angel, thank you. There's a lot. There was a lot. Diplomat. Oh, Zaida. Oh, my. Hey. Oh, snap. Hey, congratulations, everybody. This was super fun. Personally, we'll probably see this game again. I really love trivia. And it seemed like a lot of you were very interested and very engaged. So definitely different from last time when we had a lot of technical difficulties. Glad you showed up. As always, share this with your friends. There are probably some of your friends out there with nothing to do on a Thursday night. And you know what? Hey, send them the link. Send it to them. You know how to do that. I don't need to tell you how to like and subscribe, how to share with your friends, and how to get them to come on over. It's a fun, chill time. And at the end of the day, we love you, but more than anything, God loves you so much. We don't want you to be hanging on a week where all you get to do is the same thing on repeat. Repeat. Man, you remember the good old days, Pastor Joe, where all you wanted to do was stay home? Not anymore. Not no more. Not no more. And you know what? While you're still probably at home, we're here with you. And we just love that you give us the opportunity to be here, try to put a smile on your face, try to bring some drama here in the first, second, third place stands, and learning how to play some new games together. Maybe not new games, but playing some old familiar games together. It's been a joy. Hope you guys are good. If you ever have things that you want us to pray over, you could send us individual messages. I think you can send private messages to YouTube. If you haven't yet, I don't know, but we'll probably start putting an email in the chat that if you just want to email us how you're doing, we'd love to hear from you. Or not in the chat, but in the description. We'd love to hear from you. We want to see how you're doing. We can't really get too much into the chat here, especially when there's only 2 of us. But man, we hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for watching. We cannot wait to see you in the next one. And as far as announcements, nothing to say yet. But you best believe that we've got things cooking. We've got things cooking. We've got things cooking. And very soon you're going to start to smell it. And you're going to start to wonder, what's that sweet smell? And we may share it with you then. Or you may just have to be in suspense a little bit longer. But until then, Pastor Joe, anything else for the good of the order before I hit this end stream button?
No. Love you all. Have a great weekend.
Love you guys so much. Take care. God bless. Be good to your parents. And most of all, be good to each other. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.
See ya.
All right. So I put it on thanks for watching. I always don't know if they can still hear me at this point or not. Oh, my bad. There you go. Yeah. It like had me review that. Hi, we can hear you. Well, you know what? Hi, welcome to the behind the scenes while welcome to the behind the scenes while you can only hear me, and I am going to ask Pastor Joe, what do I turn off first? Do I end stream on YouTube or do I end stream on OBS? Which one?
It's the opposite of how you start.
Oh wait, I do have that written somewhere. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, I think I have to end stream. Ruth, why is she here saying no? Oh man, hey, these kids give me all the life, man. They're the reason I look forward to waking up every morning. But don't tell them I said that.